of the hardest jobs in comedy, and he absolutely killed it as host of the White House Correspondents Dinner. Oh my God, so proud of him. Please welcome our friend Roy Wood Jr.
I'm back on the Sherri show.
And you're not, and it was like, it's not even soon enough. Like, I'm so glad you're here because you were phenomenal. I saw a bunch of clips. You were phenomenal hosting the White House Correspondents Dinner. Roy, you got rave reviews. Now, this is one I was telling the audience before when we were talking about you. This is one of the hardest gigs in the world because you got Democrats, you got Republicans, you're trying to make everybody happy, but you killed. Could you tell that you were killing?
No. No. You're not listening. Like, all I'm doing is don't mess up the joke, don't mess up the joke. What's the next joke? Okay, you got through that joke. Do the next joke, do the next joke. And like halfway through, I look up and I see Lester Holt from NBC News, and Lester Holt just gave me one of these. And that's when I knew. I was like, oh, okay, everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
He gave me that Mr. Miyagi nod from Karate Kid.
I'm watching you, because I have been to the White House Correspondents' Dinner a few times, and that's like, it's just so difficult, because people are watching you and they're not smiling. So it's the most powerful people in the world. How nerve-wracking was it?
It's one of those gigs where you just have to accept that certain people are not gonna laugh for political reasons.
Right.
And then other people aren't gonna laugh because they sit next to their boss that you're talking about. Like, imagine if you were sitting there, this is the only thing I can describe it like, like just for people who don't do comedy. Imagine if I came to your church and I started roasting your pastor while you were sitting next to your pastor.
Right.
You can't laugh at that.
You can't laugh.
Now, on the way home, you're gonna be laughing your ass off at pastor. But in the moment, you just gotta...
So was there, you know, when we get on stage, we have that opening joke that sets the tone for everything. Did you have like an opening joke that you knew, that you had tried out?
That's what made it hard, is that the first joke we could not try because the joke was on Biden. And so...
Oh, man.
Here's what I felt like I was up against, myself and my writers, and I have to give credit to my head writer, Christiana and Buckhead Medina. So Christiana, she was like, you have to, she's black Brit, you have to punch the president in the mouth.
Oh, man.
So first joke has to be at him, because everybody in that room only knows me from The Daily Show. You don't really know my stand-up.
Right.
You may know I do stand-up. So the first joke was, hey, Mr. President, you left some classified documents up here.
Oh!
And I go to hand them back to him. I have to do that joke, but that's a joke you can't run in a comedy club.
No.
Most of the set you run in a comedy club, so you know where I call them the support beams. Right. You know where the hard laughs are.
Yes.
But those moments between the laughs, you don't know. Fox News is in the building and I'm clowning y'all about the Dominion lawsuit. I don't know how you're gonna take it.
Exactly.
So that's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it fun as a comedian.
And it killed, by the way, the joke when he did it. Yeah. Killed.
You're given an opportunity as a comedian to say things of worth in the room full of people who need to hear that stuff the most, so you can't say no to that opportunity.
Absolutely, so Roy, and you stepped up to the plate and you just dominated when you were there. So you know, being there, that's when you want to bring family or really close friends with you. You brought your son to DC with you while you did it. Yeah. So, is your son, is he proud of you?
That boy don't care nothing about nothing. Look at him. All he wants is popcorn and fun. Like, that's all he cares. We went to D.C. and I'm like, yo, you know I'm performing for the president. And then he goes, will the hotel have pancakes?
That's it.
Did you just hear what I said to you, child? And he goes, yes, but also will there be pancakes? I'm like, yeah, but it's hotel pancakes. Them ain't even the best pancakes.
Okay.
Like on the totem pole of pancakes, you ain't never stayed at a hotel because of the pancakes.
You ain't never stayed at a hotel because of the pancakes.
You just go, oh, they got pancakes.
And that's all he cared about.
Yeah, that's all he cared about.
And they don't get any better, because I tell Jeffrey, I said, I'm nominated for an Emmy. He's like, yeah, whatever. And like, they don't, it just, can you help me change my sheets? Like, it isn't, that's what they do. But when watching you and your evolution, Roy, it's so amazing to see. So when you struggled and got into showbiz, how did your acting gigs go? Did they go well?
No, not good at all.
No.
You know, I have to give credit to my mother, because my mother was at the event. She was at the Correspondents' Dinner. My mom supported me even when she didn't understand what I wanted to do.
Because she's an educator, your mom.
Yeah, my mom, 40 years, 50 years in higher ed. So, you know, my mom gave me that push to keep trying to be better. And I got my first acting gig, and I called my mom about it. And I go, yo, PBS cast me in a Civil War reenactment. And she go, what do you play? And I was like, slave. But it was a Union slave, though. It was a Union slave. And it went terrible. It went terrible because the director goes, wear black shoes. I need you to wear black shoes because, you know, you're going to be in the Civil War outfit. Only black shoes I had was Jordans. He's furious. He go, well, we can dirty them up. I go, you will not dirty up my Jordans.
Slave or no slave reenactment, no.
So it became a 2-hour discussion of how to hide my feet in the shots, because I had on Jordans and I wouldn't let them dirty up, and I wasn't gonna be barefoot as no slave. Mama killed my ass. So I made $150 for like 10 hours of work, but I was on my way. That was my first television appearance.
And you would not show your feet. This is so funny, because we did some research and we found the clip of your first acting gig. Come back up here so we can watch it together. So we can watch this reenactment. Y'all take a look.
Private Thomas Long served in the Union Army.
If we hadn't become soldiers, then teens might have gone back as they were before. Our freedom may have passed through 2 houses of Congress, and President Lincoln's 4 years might have passed us by, and nothing been done for us. But our teens can never go back, because we done showed our energy, our natural courage, our natural manhood.
Because we done showed our courage, our natural manhood. But you know, they didn't show your feet, though.
And I gotta give credit to the director of that documentary. He did not ask me to do that slave accent. I did that on my own, thinking I was bringing something to the role. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man.
Oh, my Lord.
And this is
How
so
did
funny
you
because,
find that?
oh, God, Roy, I can't even stop letting my stomach is hurting so bad. You're just amazing at what you do, but you killed it when you guest hosted The Daily Show.
That was a good time.
You got the highest ratings as the guest host on there.
Some episodes that did well, yeah.
Yeah, your episodes did so well. So how did it feel when you were hosting the show?
It was fun, because the dope thing about The Daily Show, and this was 3 weeks before Correspondents' Dinner.
Okay.
It was the perfect setup for that.
Right.
Because as a correspondent, your job is to work in accompaniment to Trevor Noah, as I have for years and years, right? So my job is to be a little crazy, a little silly. When you're the host, you get to settle into emotion. So you don't have to just be funny. You can also say things that have weight. You can also say things that have some worth, you know, and I don't think I do what I did at the Correspondents' Dinner. I don't think that goes as smoothly, if not for the staff giving me the space to be myself, and the writers at the show giving me the space to, what do you want to talk about? Because normally it's about acting in support of the show's mission, but to be able to steer the ship, that was gold.
You steered it.
That was fun.
Oh, you steered it.
That was fun.
My
mama ain't like that one segment where I was talking about whether or not college is still viable for everybody because it's so expensive. My mama had to straighten me out. She was like, boy, I've been working at college for 40 years, don't mess up my money.
We always got to watch out for our parents.
Yeah.
And I love to see you not only with the White House Correspondents' Dinner, with The Daily Show, but you also have developed your own comedy show. It's called Tribulations.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
So during the pandemic, you know, everybody's going through stuff. And so we were trying to figure out a way to like get together with some other comedians and let audience members submit problems to me and the comedians anonymously. You are in the room with the people that are going through these things.
Okay.
Myself and the comedians, we crack a couple jokes about the problems, but then we have a licensed therapist, this wonderful woman, B. Arthur, from the Difference Therapy Group.
Okay, wait,
And
B. Arthur like Golden
no,
Girls?
Black B. Arthur. We got a black one now. Well, yeah, me and the ghost of B. Arthur, we sit down. So the other B. Arthur, whom we have a lot of respect for, we sit down and she gives real solutions to these problems. It's a beautiful live show. We live stream it. We let people watch it. They can watch it for up to 2 weeks on my website. Like, it's a way to laugh, but also know that you're not alone in what you're going through. Because if you know you're not alone, then maybe you can find a way through.
Absolutely,
so
Roy.
That's what we're doing all summer.
Can I say, every time you come, can you please come sit on the couch more often?
No. Not if you're gonna dig up old clips from when I'm 19, talking like a slave. No, I will not come back.
Please, don't let me get the password to your phone, because I'm gonna go through it. We got some good stuff to show. Roy, thank you so much for being here. We love you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all, to find out where you can see Roy performing live on stage, go to SherriShowTV.com. Get those tickets to see him do stand-up.
Wow.
And watch The Daily Show weeknights at 11 on Comedy Central.